Good morning, students. Today we will start with our physics chapter, that is electricity, right? In our previous lectures we discussed different component of the electricity, that is electric current, potential difference, Ohm's law and resistivity. In resistivity, resistivity is nothing but the properties of unique property of the material that we already discussed in our last lecture. Now today our task is to use the equations that we will learn, that we discussed till now, and we will solve some numericals, and we will discuss the connections of resistor in series. Now here, before going for numericals, first we will understand, means we will go through the equations that we will study till now. So if I talk about the equations, so first equations that we discussed, that is I is equal to Q by T, right? Later on, second equations that we discuss in the potential difference, that is the V is equal to W by Q. Later on we start the relations, that is the Ohm's law. So V is equal to IR. I can write the R is equal to V upon I. Later on, relations factors, that is the R is equal to rho L by A. Later on, rho is equal to R A by L. So first, second, third, this both is same, fourth and fifth. Total 5 equations that we discussed till now, right? Now using these equations we will solve the numericals, right? So here, first memorize this all the equations. Later on we will start our numerical section. First one, I is equal to Q by T. Second one, that is the V is equal to W by Q. Third one, that is the V is equal to IR, otherwise the R is equal to V upon I. Fourth one, R is equal to rho L by A, and next rho is equal to R A by L. A for the area and L for the length, that we already discussed in our last lecture. Now I think you memorize these equations. Now we will go for the numericals. Now first numericals, that is how much current will an electric bulb draw from the 220 volt source if the resistance of the bulb filament is 1200 ohm, right? So here students, V is given, V is equal to 220 volt, right? And second one, R is given, R is equal to 1200 ohm. So two component is given in how much current, matlab I is required in this first question, right? So we know that V is equal to IR, so ultimately I is equal to V upon R, right? That V is given, that is the 220, and R is 1200 ohm. So make the divisions. What should be the answer? Do it. Check the answer. Students, try, check the answer. You done it? Okay. So answer is 0.18 ampere. Answer is 0.18 ampere. So this one is the answer of the first question, right? Now second question, that is how much current will electric heater coil draw from a 220 volt source if the resistance of the heater coil is 100. Here the same question is there, the same things, current is required to be determined, the voltage is given and resistance is given. So same things that we will do here, only the resistance is 100 instead of 1200 ohm. So here if I make V is equal to, that is for the B, okay, this A part is completed. V is equal to 220 volt, R is equal to 100 ohm and I is required to be determined. So I is equal to V upon R. So V is the 220 and R is 100. So it is very simple, no need to use the calci, it is the 2.2 ampere. So I is 2.2 ampere. So silly numericals is there. We should just identify which component is given and which component is required to be determined, and directly by the Ohm's law, means we will use the Ohm's equation, that is the V is equal to IR. Understand? So this one is the first numericals that is related to the Ohm's law. Now second numericals. Read the numericals. The potential difference between the terminal of electric heater is 60 volt when it draw a current of 4 ampere from the source. Okay, so here first we will write here two component. So component A, that is the voltage is given, that is the 60 volt. I will use the term V1. Current, that is the I is equal to 4 ampere. Okay, here 4 ampere from the source. What current will the heater draw if the potential difference is increased to 120 volt? मतलब करंट पूछा है, लेकिन पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस जब बढ़ाते हम 120 पे जाते हैं तो करंट कितना होगा? तो मटेरियल वही है, मतलब इलेक्ट्रिक हीटर ही है, तो वही हीटर का रेजिस्टेंस तो वही रहने वाला है. तो सबसे पहले हमारा टारगेट होना चाहिए कि रेजिस्टेंस ढूंढना है. तो हमारा पहला टारगेट है रेजिस्टेंस ढूंढ लो, और उसके बाद करंट, वो रेजिस्टेंस और वो वोल्टेज के हिसाब से ढूंढना है. तो पहले R इज इक्वल टू V अपॉन I होता है. V कितना है? 60. I कितना है? 4. सो रेजिस्टेंस इज 15 ओम. रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक हीटर इज 15 ओम, राइट. नाउ उसके बाद बोला है कि जो वोल्टेज था वो बढ़ाया है, तो वोल्टेज बढ़ा के कितना किया है? 120 वोल्ट. आई हमें ढूंढने के लिए बोल दिया है, और रेजिस्टेंस तो मटेरियल वही है, तो रेजिस्टेंस तो वही रहने वाला है, इलेक्ट्रिक हीटर ही है, तो रेजिस्टेंस इज 15 ओम. सो कैन वी डिटरमाइन द आई करंट? ओके, आवर टारगेट इज व्हाट इज द करंट? ओके, सो what is the Ohm's law equation? V is equal to IR. So R is equal to V upon R. I is equal to V upon R. V कितना है? 120. R कितना है? 15. So what should be the I value? Determine the I value. It is 8 ampere. So I is 8 ampere. I is 8 ampere. So simple, with the help of the Ohm's law equations we can solve these numericals. Okay, so this numericals is very easy, you can easily solve this type of numericals. Now next numerical, okay, that is the resistance of the metal wire of length 1 m. मतलब length is given, that is the 1 meter at 26 is 26 ohm. मतलब resistance is given, that is 26 ohm. If the diameter of the wire is 0.3 mm, मतलब diameter is given, that is the 0.3 mm. what will be the resistivity of the metal, मतलब rho is required to be determined. So what is the equations of the rho? So we know that the equation of rho is equal to R A by L. This one is the equations that we already discussed in our lecture. Rho is equal to R into A by L. मतलब R component is given, L component is given, only things is required to be determined, that is the area. यहाँ पे एरिया नहीं दिया, यहाँ पे क्या दिया है, डायमीटर दिया है, और डायमीटर भी mm में दिया है. ऑल द कंपोनेंट शुड बी इन मीटर बिकॉज द SI यूनिट टू मेजर द डिस्टेंस लेंथ इज द मीटर. तो यहाँ पे mm में दिया तो उसको मीटर में भी कन्वर्ट करना है और उसका एरिया ढूंढना है. तो एरिया की इक्वेशंस क्या होती है फॉर वायर, पाई आर स्क्वायर. ओके, क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया की इक्वेशंस होती है पाई आर स्क्वायर. सो आर शुड बी अवेलेबल. सपोज मैं इसको मीटर में कन्वर्ट करूँ तो 3 इंटू 10⁻⁴ मीटर में लिख सकता हूँ. 3 इंटू 10⁻⁴ मीटर ये डायमीटर है. एंड ऑलवेज रेडियस आर इज हाफ ऑफ द डायमीटर. सो 3 इंटू 10⁻⁴ divided by 2. So can I write 1.5 into 10⁻⁴? Sorry, R is equal to 1.5 into 10⁻⁴. तो ये हमारे पास R आ गया. तो अभी मैं रो ढूंढ सकता हूँ. तो रो इज इक्वल टू R इंटू, ये R कौन सा है, रेडियस का R है, R इंटू ए का इक्वेशन होता है पाई आर स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय L. L तो 1 है, तो अभी हम L बाद में लिखेंगे नहीं. अभी आप देख लो कि रेजिस्टेंस कितना था, 26. तो यहाँ पे हमने अपना रेजिस्टेंस लिख दिया है 26. पाई की वैल्यू जनरली हम लेते हैं 3.14, अदरवाइज 22 divided by 7 into R square is there. So 1.5 into 1.5, right, into 10⁻⁴ का स्क्वायर मतलब 10⁻⁸, right, divided by 1. तो अगर हम ये सारी वैल्यू का मल्टीप्लिकेशंस करते हैं तो हमें कुछ वैल्यू ऐसी मिलती है. आप कैलसी में कर सकते हो. मुझे वैल्यू मिलेगी 183.69 इंटू 10⁻⁸. जब 10 वैल्यू होती है तो हम जनरली फर्स्ट फिगर के बाद ही डेसिमल रखते हैं. तो 1.836 है, तो 6 है, 5 से ज़्यादा है, तो कैन आई राइट 1.84. अभी 2 पॉइंट इस साइड लेके आया तो अल्टीमेटली यहाँ पे कम हो गए 2 पॉइंट. ओके, सो 1.84 इंटू 10⁻⁶ is the rho. What is the unit of the rho? It is the ohm meter. It is the ohm meter. So this is the value of resistivity. Okay, so I think so you completely understand how to determine the resistivity. See here, length is given, resistance value is given, diameter is given, and rho is required to be determined. In rho, area is required to be determined, so diameter is converted into the radius. Later on we directly write the equation of the area. आप सेपरेटली एरिया ढूंढ के वो वैल्यू को यहाँ रख के भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो. ओके, दोनों तरह से सेम ही आंसर आने वाला है. ओके, सो दिस इज द न्यूमेरिकल. नाउ नेक्स्ट न्यूमेरिकल्स. ओके, yes, this one is the interesting numericals. Many time it is asked in the exam. and logical numericals is there. A wire of the given material having a length L, it is not 1, it is L, having a length L and area of the cross section is A, has a resistance of 4 ohm. What would be the resistance of another wire of the same material having length L by 2 and area of cross section is 2A? तो पहला जो रेजिस्टेंस है वो हमें दिया हुआ है, दूसरा रेजिस्टेंस चुनना है. सपोज मैं पहले रेजिस्टेंस को नाम दे दूं R1, तो R1 इज इक्वल टू 4 ओम दिया हुआ है. ओके, लेंथ L है और क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया A है. तो R1 की इक्वेशंस क्या बनेगी? R1 इज इक्वल टू रो, लेंथ L ही है तो मैं L ही लिखूंगा और एरिया को A से डिनोट किया है तो A. R1 कितना है? 4 ओम. तो 4 ओम इज इक्वल टू रो L बाय A, राइट. ये एक इक्वेशन हमने सेट की, राइट. उसके बाद मैं दूसरे कंपोनेंट पे जा रहा हूँ, दैट इज R2. R2 मुझे डिटरमाइन करना है. ओके, R2 के लिए मुझे जो लेंथ दी हुई है, लेंथ, वो लेंथ क्या है? L बाय 2 है और जो एरिया दिया हुआ है दैट इज द 2A, राइट. तो मैं यहाँ पे यही इक्वेशन में R2 का करूँ तो R2 इज इक्वल टू रो L बाय 2 डिवाइडेड बाय 2A लिख सकता हूँ, क्योंकि एरिया की जगह पे 2A है और लेंथ की जगह पे L बाय 2 है, राइट. तो R2 इज इक्वल टू, ये 2 नीचे जाएगा तो 4 होगा, वो 1 बाय 4 को मैं बाहर निकाल देता हूँ, रो L बाय A. ओके, हमने सिर्फ 2 को नीचे लेके गए और 2 2 जा 4, उसको बाहर निकाल दिया. अभी R2 इज इक्वल टू 1 बाय 4 इंटू, आप देखो ये जो कंपोनेंट है रो इंटू L बाय A, रो यहाँ पे ऊपर देखो आप, रो इंटू L बाय A इज इक्वल टू कितना है? 4 ओम. तो मैं यहाँ पे रो इंटू L बाय A इज इक्वल टू 4 ओम लिख सकता हूँ, डेफिनेटली लिख सकता हूँ 4 ओम. तो R2 इज इक्वल टू 1 ओम. तो रेजिस्टेंस of the wire when the length of wire is become a half and that cross section area is become a double, तो उसका रेजिस्टेंस कितना होगा? उसके बाद पहले रेजिस्टेंस था 4 ओम, अभी इसका रेजिस्टेंस हो जाएगा 1 ओम. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट द डिफरेंट न्यूमेरिकल्स. नाउ वी विल मूव टू द वन टॉपिक, दैट इज रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ systems of resistor. Sorry for disturbance. Now our next topic, that is the resistance of a system of resistor. Now here, before starting this topic, here we will discuss what is need to go for the combinations of a resistor. Here simple sense is there, the resistor can be prepared with the help of the alloy, different alloy having a different resistivity, different resistance characters, right. Now here when we prepare any electronic gadgets, in that electronic gadgets different type of circuit is there. One electronic gadgets possess the different type of circuits, the different circuit require the different current, voltage supplied to that electronic gadgets is remain same, that is the 220 voltage. Now to provide the different current, the different resistor is required to be attached. The different, suppose some resistor is required that generate the current 1.5, some resistor required that generate the current 1.8, some resistor required that generate the current that set the current 2.5, one set the 3.5. in this way different current requirement is that according to we have to use the resistor. So large number of resistors are not available. So with the available resistor, by joining in the different way, we can set, otherwise we can produce the desired resistance. So mainly two type of joining process is there. One is the series connection and second one is the parallel connection. By these two joining, we can increase the resistance also, we can decrease the resistance also. In series connection we can increase the resistance, and in parallel connection we can decrease the resistor. Suppose I have a resistor, that resistor have a limit, means resistance of 2 ohm only. I have many 2 ohm resistor is there, but I required the 10 ohm resistance, but 10 ohm resistance, I do not have the resistor with the 10 ohm resistance. So what to do? So whatever the 2 ohm resistor is there, I will connect this 2 ohm resistor in such a way that it will produce the total 10 ohm resistance. So by this way I can set the different resistance. I think so you can understand that. Okay, here we will discuss this series connections, from that you can clearly understand. Series connections means what? Means different resistors connected end to end. Different resistor are connected to end, between the 2 point it is connected end to end. Okay, and in such a way that when it is connected to end, that current flowing through each resistor is remain same. The resistor connected across the 2 point in circuit in such a way that the current flowing through each resistor is same. Only one path is available for it to flow. Only one path, matlab end to end. Matlab this one is the circuit. In this circuit, the first resistor is connected, later on second resistor is connected, third resistor is connected. So if the resistors are connected in this way, then we can say is that resistor are connected in series connection, means end to end connection is there. Now here this ammeter is there. This ammeter role is to measure the current. If I install the ammeter here, if I install the ammeter here, or any place of the circuit, the value of current that we can observe in ammeter is remain constant. So the current flowing through the circuit is remain same when all the resistors are connected in series connection. Here the same discussion is done. The value of current in the ammeter is same independent of its positions in the circuit. It means that in the series connections of the resistor, the current is same in every part of the circuit. Okay, so current is not going to change. So we can say the I is remain constant. Now here we will determine the voltage for relative resistor. Here R1 is there. So suppose here this combined voltage is there. This one is the combined voltage. Suppose here this point is there and this point is there. This 2 point is relative to the R1. I will connect the voltmeter here also, V1. I will denote by the V1. Just a minute. Okay, here I will connect the voltmeter in this way. It is denoted as a V1. Second, it will denoted as a V2. Third, it is denoted as a V3. Okay, here in this way I will connect the different voltmeter relative to the R1, R2 and R3, and that number is given V1, V2 and V3. Here when we observe the voltage, if the resistor having a different resistance value. Suppose we assume that, for example, just for the example, suppose the R1 value is 1 ohm, suppose the R2 value is 2 ohm, suppose the R3 value is 3 ohm. If the resistance value of resistor is different, then definitely V1, V2, V3 are different, is not same. So voltage relative to the particular resistor is different. Okay, so here the same things is discussed here. The measure the potential difference across the first resistor, that is denoted as a V1. Potential difference for the second and third, that is denoted as a V2 and V3. So here three voltage that we observe, V1, V2 and V3. Now when I go for the summations of V1, V2 and V3, I observe that the summations of V1, V2, V3 are same as the total voltage passed from the circuit. V1, V2, V3 is same as the total voltage passed through the circuit. So potential difference passed from the circuit V is equal to the sum of potential difference V1, V2 and V3. So that means the total V is equal to, suppose the overall voltage is denoted as a V, so V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So this one equation, one relations that we derived in the series connection. Now here we know that what is the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, right? This one is the equations for the Ohm's law. Now here suppose if I denote for V1, so I can write the V1 is equal to I1 R1, but I is remain constant throughout the circuit, so there is no need to write the I1, I2, I3. V1 is equal to I R1. So let I is the current that is passed from the circuit, and we know that the current is remain same. So here directly we move to these equations upon applying the Ohm's law. V1 is equal to I R1, V2 is equal to I R2, V3 is equal to I R3, and we already discussed that V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So V is equal to IR, it is the overall resistance, is equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3, right? Now I will make the I common, I को कॉमन कर दिया तो IR is equal to I ब्रैकेट में R1 प्लस R2 प्लस R3 होगा. अभी I दोनों साइड उड़ गया, तो अल्टीमेटली R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and this R is the overall, is produced by summations. Okay, it is produced by the summations, and this R is the equivalent R in series connection. So it is denoted as RS, मतलब equivalent resistance for series connection, equivalent resistance for the series connections. So RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is the equation for the series connections. So from these equations we can conclude that when the several resistors are joined in series, the resistance of the combinations RS is equal to the sum of their individual resistance, that is R1, R2 and R3. ओके, तो हमें इतना पता चल गया कि अगर मेरे पास 2 ओम का रजिस्टर है, तो अगर 5 रजिस्टर है तो पांचों को मैं सीरीज में कनेक्शन में कर दूंगा, तो 2 प्लस 2 प्लस 2 प्लस 2 प्लस 2, तो मुझे टोटल रेजिस्टेंस कितना मिलने वाला है? मुझे टोटल रेजिस्टेंस मिलने वाला है 10 ओम. तो अगर कोई पर्टिकुलर रेजिस्टेंस क्रिएट करना है सर्किट में, लेकिन हमारे पास कोई दूसरा ही रेजिस्टर है, वो रेजिस्टेंस वाला रेजिस्टर नहीं है, तो वी कैन प्रोड्यूस दैट रेजिस्टेंस by connecting register in series connections or in parallel connections. We will discuss the parallel connection in our next lecture. So सीरीज कनेक्शन से हमें इतना पता चल गया है कि अगर सारे रजिस्टर सीरीज में कनेक्टेड है तो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ सर्किट इज इक्विवेलेंट टू समेशंस ऑफ ऑल द रेजिस्टेंस, इज इक्विवेलेंट टू समेशंस ऑफ ऑल द रेजिस्टेंस. तो देखो यहाँ पे हमने 3 पॉइंट्स को निकाला है ये पूरी सीरीज कनेक्शन से. इन दिस टाइप ऑफ कनेक्शन द करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू इट्स रेजिस्टेंस इज सेम. ये याद रखना, बहुत बार बच्चे यहाँ पे ही गलती करते हैं कि करंट किस में कांस्टेंट रहता है, सीरीज कनेक्शन में कांस्टेंट रहता है या पैरेलल कनेक्शन में कांस्टेंट रहता है. यहाँ पे ही गलती कर देते हैं. ऑलवेज करंट इज रिमेन कांस्टेंट इन सीरीज कनेक्शन. So current flowing through the circuit is remain constant. The total voltage drop across all the resistor connected in series is equal to the sum of voltage drop across each resistor. मतलब voltage V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 and magnitude of equivalent resistance मतलब ये is always greater than the largest resistance. सिंपल सी बात है, जो लार्जेस्ट रेजिस्टेंस होगा, सपोज हम मान ले कि ये 3 है, ये 3 है 1 2 और 3 राइट. इसमें लार्जेस्ट रेजिस्टेंस कौन सा 3 है, लेकिन टोटल इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस अगर मैं मेजर करने के जाऊंगा तो 1 + 2 + 3 तो इट इज 6 ओम. तो वो ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन द लार्जेस्ट रेजिस्टेंस. ओके तो ये हुई बात सीरीज कनेक्शन. तो सीरीज कनेक्शन में हमने एक इक्वेशन, इंपॉर्टेंट इक्वेशन डिराइव की, दैट इज द R इज इक्वल टू R1 + R2 + R3. वो R को जो इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस है उसको हम RS से भी डिनोट करते हैं. तो हम लिख सकते हैं RS इज इक्वल टू R1 + R2 + R3. ओके सो ये हुई बात सीरीज कनेक्शंस की. इसके रिलेटेड एग्जांपल है बट आई थिंक सो टाइम है. सो वी विल स्टॉप आवर लेक्चर हियर. वी विल मीट इन आवर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर विद द एग्जांपल एंड पैरेलल कनेक्शन.